Alright, if we're going to do this problem, right, these are 2 points. I could graph these 2 points, right, if I wanted to. I could graph 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I could graph 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? I could graph 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2, and that's the line.
You're missing one.
We didn't do 30. Just skip 30.
No, we're doing 31 now. Too bad. Alright. We'll go back to 30. Alright, so 31. I want to know how I can do this. I got to write an equation for this line. I graphed it. That's easy. How am I going to do the equation? What do I need for the equation of a line? I need 2 things. 2 things.
The MX and B.
Right? MX and B. No, that's 3 things. 2 things. I need 2 things. 2 things.
The Y and X. The X and Y.
The other 2 things. The M and the B.
That's what I said.
No, you said the MX and the B. It's not the same
It
thing.
is the same thing.
MX and M is like so different.
No, it's the same thing. One just has the X.
No, it'd be like I have a basket of apples, right? Or I have apples. A basket of apples and apples, that's 2 different things, right?
That is not.
Right?
It's the same thing.
It's different.
It's the
Alright.
same thing.
4 negative 3.
I need M
4 negative 3.
and I need B.
For the slope.
How do I get the slope? Elijah,
The y is on top.
how do you get the slope? You don't have to pay attention. Bob's, how do I get the slope?
Am I right?
Okay, pay attention. Jeff, how do you get the slope?
Is it the y on top, the x is on bottom?
The y is on top, x on bottom. We're going to flip it and smack it. Okay? Now, you can call it stack it and slap it if you want. Stack it and smack it. Flip it and smack it. I don't care. Whatever gets you to remember it. Right? But the key is that we stack these up or we flip them so that the y is on top. Now on this graph, the y is always on top, right?
Yeah.
And that's why the y has to be on top. Okay? The y is on top because it's the change in y over the change in x. Guys, focus. The change in y over the change in x. Okay? What we're doing here is we're finding the slope, the rise over the run. Now, rise is y, right? You rise up and down. Bobs, focus. Rise is up and down. The run is left and right. Up and down, y. Run, x. Alright? Now, they give you an equation. Right? And the equation is m is equal to y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. How many remember that? It's kind of hard, right? Some of us can remember it. Most of us cannot.
I remember it.
Okay? Now, how many can remember flip it and smack it? A lot more. Right? A lot more people can remember to flip this, right? So that you have 6 over 4. 6 over 4. 2 over 8. Now the other thing is a lot of us have a small amount of dyslexia, right? We mix up our numbers when we plug them in. Okay? How many of us do that? I know I do. Right? This solves that problem. Because you're just stacking them. 6 over 4. Stacking it, 2 over 8. Then you worry about smacking it. Up top and down low. Okay? And you go with it. You run it. And that's it. That's your slope. It's that simple. Okay? Now it's all you got to do is the math. 6 minus 2. There you go. 4 minus 8. Say no more. Okay? What is 4 divided by negative 4? Negative 1. Okay? So you have your slope. And now it goes right back to the last problem. They gave you a slope, and then they gave you a point, right? So choose one of these points. Which ones do you want to work with?
8 and 2.
Okay. Doesn't matter which one. Just circle it so you know which one you're choosing. And then you plug it into y equals mx plus b. That's your goddess equation. That gets you anywhere in linear algebra. Okay? Now, I plug in my y. What's the y here? Which one's y? 8 or 2? 2. Good. Where's my m? Negative 1. What's my x? 8 or 2?
9
8. What's my b? Well, that's the whole point of this equation. We don't know. What's negative 1 times 8? Negative 8 equals 2 plus b. Then solve for b. What do I got to do? Do the opposite, right? So opposite of negative 8? Well, opposite of negative? Positive, right? So positive 8, so I got 10 is equal to b. Alright? I have my b, I have my m. Alright, now I've asked this before. I want to ask it again. Who, other than Miss Monica, Monique, who can give me y equals mx plus b? Who can give me the formula? Besides Monica.
I'm not
I mean Monique. Moniqua.
Hey.
Mo.
Okay.
We'll go with that. Who can give this to me? Come on, someone.
2 negative 1, 2.
Remember, y equals x. What's m? Bob's. What's m? Who's
Negative 1.
negative 1? What's b?
Well, 10.
10. That's all you have to do. You can do this. All day, every day.